Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. So today we are going to start our mission to Redcliffe. I'm very excited about this because, well, you kind of learn Alistair's history a little bit, and so
Yes.
he's one of my favorite characters in this series. Okay, so we're definitely going to be bringing Alistair with us to Redcliffe, and then I want to bring Wynne.
Yes.
And then I think we're going to bring Shale since we haven't really done anything with her yet.
Yes.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Okay, let's see. Down. To the left. There we go. Can't go to the castle, but we can go to the village. Man, the update with Redcliffe Village when they... Oh. Fighting. We're fighting, guys.
No end to these blasted things!
Okay, anyways, when they update Redcliffe in Dragon Age Inquisition, it is so different, like, by so many circumstances, and I love the details they put in it, but at the same time, I'm like, going from Origins Redcliffe and Inquisition's Redcliffe is super disorienting.
Got it. Now's better than later. Can I get
Okay.
you a ladder so you can get off my back?
We are going to...
Alright, alright.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
As you say,
Very well.
they won't know what hit them.
Right there.
Nope.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I almost did the power where you go up to the person and stun them, and we don't want to do that. Okay.
Got it.
I don't want to move.
Get off my back?
Alistair is having problems. He's having...
Off I go. As you
put that
wish.
one.
Immediately.
Just don't order me.
Okay. That should work. I want Wynne to focus on here.
You need
I also
help?
want Alistair to take a potion.
I'll get on.
Have her take a regen potion.
Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now's better than later.
What?
Okay, guys.
All right.
Only go after this Hurlock,
Here. All right.
because up there it's going to get a little bit hectic, so...
As you say.
I can't reach that one anymore. I wonder if he's dead. Okay, let's go with this Hurlock. I don't want to trigger
I'll
the
get on it.
Darkspawn leader yet.
Let us end this.
We're moving into range. Okay, this got different.
Here.
We have 3 left. We're gonna have
Done.
Alistair and Shale go after the
Go on.
Darkspawn leader.
I shall do it.
We're gonna go
Alright,
after the
alright.
Hurlock. Wynne, I think you're still moving into range, so...
Now's better than later.
Let's grab some glory.
super close to being down. There we go.
I'll get on it.
Darkspawn leader is having no problems. I want you to get this Herlock.
Immediately. What is your command? Let me see some blood.
You
Okay.
need help?
Alistair, I want you to go after this Herlock like Wynn is going after this Herlock, and then I think we'll be fine. I think we're gonna actually win.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Oh, why aren't you moving? Jeez. Okay. There's another one. I guess this way. Oh, there's another there's two more. Wow, okay.
I see a trap. I see a trap. I see a trap. Got it.
I think they're glitched.
As you say. Yes?
Very well.
Fine.
They
I don't
won't
want them
know
to
what
go
hit
into
them.
the leg trap, so.
On your guard, wretch! Die already! Now's better than later.
Okay. Now we've got them all. Good. I was nervous that we were gonna die. And it was the first try, too. Yes! Okay. I might be finally getting a little bit better at this. Oh, thank you for that. Okay, so the Herlocks killed these people. Poor people. It's sad. Okay, and we're gonna collect stuff. Down this way, because there's a bunch of glowing bodies. Can you go up this at all? I don't think you can. Maybe right there. No? I think it's just decoration, to be honest. I think we got everything. Just double checking. Rubble blocked. Blocked. Can you interact with this stuff to unblock it? I'm guessing not. No? Okay. On to Redcliffe. Or not. Win!
I fell.
Are you alright?
For a moment there, I thought it was all over.
You need rest, that's all.
I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to... I feel bad for you. I hope you're okay. Okay. Talk to Alistair.
Something on your mind?
I have some
Of course.
questions. Why have you remained a Templar if you hate the Chantry?
Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring.
Oh? I don't think I've ever seen you wearing it.
I keep it hidden under my pillow. Sometimes I'll take it out just so I can hug it fondly and remember the good old days. Brings a tear to the eyes, you know.
Princess and the Pea. So this is where you deflect questions with humor, right?
I'd use my shield if I could, but I think you might actually spot me hiding behind it. You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring.
really do want to know, yes.
Poke, poke, poke. Tell me everything about your life, Alistair.
Yes.
All right, if you insist. It's not like we have anything better to do, right? The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery. The initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like Al Eamon had cast me off, unwanted, and I was determined to be bitter. But I took some solace in the training itself, I guess. I was actually quite good at it.
What did you enjoy about the training?
The education, mostly, but also the discipline. You need to have a disciplined mind in order to use the abilities we have. It was difficult, but rewarding. I never really felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens. And Duncan felt my Templar abilities might be useful for when we encountered Darkspawn magic, so I kept it up. What about you? Do you have anywhere you consider home?
Is that a flirty line? I hope it's not a flirty line, but I mean, considering the fact that her home life wasn't very good and it wasn't very great, she had to go down and fight things and had to work for a sleazeball. Let's go. I guess my home is with the Grey Wardens now, with you.
It is. I didn't know you felt that way. We won't always be traveling like this, you know. Once the war is over, once the Blight is... well, a time will come when we'll have to think about having a real home again. Though that seems like a far ways off. And I suppose the Grey Wardens are gone for good. Either way.
They can be rebuilt.
I suppose you're right. We can create new Grey Wardens, but we'll never get back those we lost.
That's true.
I wonder if it would ever feel the same. Anyhow, now I've sidetracked us. We'd better get back to what we're supposed to be doing right now.
+2 from Alistair.
Ah.
What's with the heavy sighs?
Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it. The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy.
Glad to know you care at least.
It's true. One single tear, and then it's off to the north, I think. Or maybe west. I haven't decided. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert.
No, okay, Shale. Alright, off we go.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
What's on your mind?
I told you before how Al Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in. The reason he did that was because... well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
So you're not just a bastard, but a royal bastard?
Ha! Yes, I guess it does at that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Does Logan know?
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it.
Are you sure you're not hiding anything else? No, I don't want to say that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to say that either because I know he doesn't want it. Why tell me then? Why do I need to know? I'm gonna say you're not hiding anything else. I guess. The one that I originally thought.
Besides my unholy love of fine cheeses and a minor obsession with my hair, no, that's it. Just the prince thing.
So I should be calling you Prince Alistair?
No! Maker's breath. Just hearing that gives me a heart attack. It's not true, anyhow. I'm the son of a commoner. It was always made clear that the throne is not in my future. And that's fine by me. No, if there's an heir to be found, it's Arl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard... Oh, no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
As you command, my prince.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
Yes. I couldn't help it. Come on. I had to be a little bit sarcastic. Even if it did bring down the approval. That's fine. Hi, Thomas.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
What do you mean? Is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
I've heard Arl Eamon is sick, if that's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Is anyone surprised? Anyone?
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arl Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Okay. I love Shale so much. Her, like, pessimistic slash sarcastic attitude is just amazing. Also the pounding of her feet.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
Oh, good eye.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan, though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Ten Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
You don't believe Loghain's lies?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Kaelin risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
What evil things are you talking about?
Some call them the walking dead, decomposing corpses returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Caelan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arl Eamon.
Of course we'll help. Sorry. I know you can technically abandon them, but I've always been the good player, I guess, where you try to be nice and not evil. Because, you know, seeing mummified zombie thingies come eat villagers is just one of those things where I don't want to do it.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
I want to discuss the situation with you.
Of course.
You have some of Earl Eamon's knights here.
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
Their search for the urn of sacred ashes.
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. That I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Why are you in the chantry with the villagers?
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Won't that look cowardly? No. I don't want to say that. Do you need more men in here with you?
We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
Right, okay. So, what exactly are these things that attack the village?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Ew.
Undead, perhaps. Spirits possessing the bodies of the dead. We could be dealing with a mage, but who would do such a thing?
The chunks that are like falling off wind. I know it's like an enchantment, but it's going doot, did it, did it. So what happens after this battle is over?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
I should get back to work.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
And then can we actually talk about him? Like talk to him and learn about him?
What do you need? There is not much daylight left.
No. Tell me more about yourself.
This is hardly the time to be discussing personal details, don't you think? We will have to fight for our lives very shortly.
Come now, is knowing a little about you too much to ask?
I beg your pardon, my lady. Where are my manners? What would you like to know?
What will you do if Earl Eamon is dead?
I don't know. If Connor lives, he'll be the Arl, and I'll need to help him with it. If he's... well, I don't want to think about that.
Why have you stayed? Why didn't you just leave?
After the first attack, I wanted to go for help, but I couldn't just leave these people. The Bannon gear up to battle Loghain, while Darkspawn loom to the south. Loghain won't send anyone, so Redcliffe is on its own.
Yeah, okay, that's understandable. Are you a skilled warrior?
Skilled enough to know there are many far better than myself.
Do you have any family yourself?
Oh, you mean, am I married? No, I've never had the pleasure. If I did, I'd be lucky to find a woman as lovely as yourself.
I didn't mean to go there. I was just asking if he had anybody he needed to protect. But okay, I'll go flatterer.
If I may be so bold, what of you, my lady? Are you married?
No, I'm not. I don't want to say I'm not interested. No, I'm not.
I find that hard to believe. Surely that is a crime somewhere.
Ha
But
ha
I am
ha.
too bold, my
Ha.
lady. This is hardly the time for such banter. Please accept my apology.
For what? I am not offended.
You're too kind, my lady. Amongst many other things.
Perhaps we should get back to the matter at hand.
Good, then my secrets are still safe. I was worried for a moment there.
I'll see what I can do.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Yeah, when they put that in there, and I know that he's actually not a romance option, I wonder if they had, like, had that original thought in mind when he flirted with you and everything, if maybe there was an option there at one point. I'm curious about it.
Let us pray. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight.
Well, I haven't, Mother
Blessed
and
art
Father
thou who
returned
seeks
yet.
his forgiveness.
They're
Blessed art thou
They're
who
gone,
seeks
dear
his
boy.
return.
Ah,
Blessed
on a
is the
long
prophetess,
trip.
his daughter,
When will they be
sacrificed to the
back?
holy flame.
I missed them.
May the chant
Be
reach
brave,
the Maker's
young
ears
man.
and tell him
Your
of
parents
our
would want
contrition.
that. We need you here to protect the rest of us. Yes?
I guess I can do that.
There's a...
Give me a sword. I want to help fight.
no, no, no.
Maker bless you for helping us, futile though it may be.
Yeah, okay.
If the monsters come in here, I'll pick up a stick and beat them out the door.
Well, at least you... Little child wants a sword to go out. Older child wants to grab a stick and beat them out. Okay.
Mother Hannah says we have to be brave. She says the Maker will smile on us.
We should have left when we had the chance. We should have fled in all directions. They could not have come after us all.
Mother Hannah?
You are of dwarven blood and a stranger amongst us, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that.
Okay. I was worried that she was going to be like, meh, I don't want you here. I cannot stand by while monsters attack the helpless.
Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a woman of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
Surely this cannot be the entire village. These few are all who are left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Just how safe is the chantry?
It is the sturdiest building in the village. The women, elderly, and children will stay here during the battle, while the militia and knights protect them. They set up a barricade outside the chantry to keep monsters from getting inside. If anything gets in, Ban Tegan is our only defense. Please, have mercy. Help these people. Do whatever you can.
And she has different religious beliefs. Dwarfs. Down. Under. I should go, so no blessing.
May the Maker watch over you, child.
More people to talk to.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
I want to go home. Where's Father? Why can't we go home?
I already told you. Father is outside defending the village from the bad men. We must stay here and be brave. Can you do that?
I guess so.
Poor kid.
I'm scared.
What will we do? Night approaches and our men are outside ready to die for us.
They're doing what they feel is right. Okay, talk to you.
Good day.
Irenia. She has an actual name, huh? Jetta.
These are terrible times. Just terrible.
I'm so scared, Father.
Night will come.
What are we going to do?
And then it will all end. We must be brave.
Oops. Sorry.
If monsters make it to the chantry, they will break through the windows and slay us all.
They will break through the window. I don't think they're tall enough to get through those windows. I mean, maybe they're smart enough to jump on each other and go through them, but I think your main problem is the doors. Caitlin.
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Are you alright? Why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere. And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Why would he run off? Do you know?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
Grief can make us do many things that don't make any sense, I'm afraid.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Have you tried looking for your brother?
I went to our house. It's by the square. He wasn't there. I searched the rest of the village too. I called and I called, but he never answered. I wonder if he ran off into the woods. I'm so worried. Without me, he has nobody.
What would you give to find... No, I'm not going to say that. Oh my god, that's terrible. Don't worry, I'll look for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him.
Okay. So we leave the village and then ask and see what we can do to help. And then buy things for ourselves, if you're allowed to yet. You might only be able to afterwards, because, you know. Ooh, hey, look, notifications. Okay.
What is that smell? Fish? And something else. Oh, more fish.
Fish? Fishy, fishy, fishy. Militia.
I hope you know what you're doing.
We don't have the men we need. And their numbers just keep growing each night.
Well, sure, they take the dead and they, you know...
I don't want to think about that.
I guess this might be the last night after all. The king isn't coming. Nobody is.
So what can we do? Leave? Try to get out of the village?
And abandon everyone? No, we fight.
We've no other choice.
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray, and hope for a miracle. So you're the Grey Warden, are you?
Yes.
I didn't think they made women Grey Wardens.
I don't think Darkspawn care who kills them.
If you hadn't noticed, there aren't Darkspawn around these parts. Not yet, anyway. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Maybe I can get him to... Have faith, good man. We will defeat this evil together.
I hope you're right.
There we go.
I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
I'm sorry. That was really funny because, like, he was like, I hope you're right. And then suddenly the raspy voice comes back as soon as he's done talking about it. What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Why does Owen refuse to talk to you?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Nobody else can do these repairs.
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them?
Okay, you have a point. Is there anything else you need?
We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwin in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses.
Tell me about Dwin.
He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out.
I want to discuss something else.
Shouldn't you be trying to reason with Owen?
I have some questions.
Oh? Ask away.
Where can I get supplies?
If you want weapons and such, you'd go to the blacksmith, but there isn't much left there.
But there's nowhere to actually buy or sell things?
Commerce isn't exactly our biggest concern right now, but you might want to speak to Lloyd at the tavern. I wouldn't trust him, though.
Okay. Tell me about what's happened here.
Don't rightly know. We heard the Arl was sick and getting worse, but after a while we heard nothing at all. A few folks went up to the castle to see what was going on. They couldn't get in. Nobody was there, not a soul. And then those horrid creatures attacked the village. They were everywhere, people dying. It was awful. Good thing Ban Tegan was here.
Do you know anything about Arl Eamon's illness?
No. I know the Alessa sent the knights out for a cure. You can ask Sir Perth about it. He was one of them.
I want to discuss something else.
Shouldn't you be trying to reason with Owen?
I have some questions.
Oh? Ask away.
Why have you been stationed here?
We're the last defenders of them folks in the Chantry. The women, elderly, and the children. They're the ones we need to protect. No matter what happens, we can't let them evil things in there. If they die, the village is done.
Okay, that was it. Carry on then.
Right. Let's hope we see morning.
So we have two things specifically to do, and then you want to go to the tavern as well. Where's the tavern? Tavern's up there, right? Up there to the right, and there. Hang on. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this one. Caitlin's home, Chantry, tavern, smithy, Sir Perth. I'm guessing you talk to him when you're done. Okay, let's go to the tavern first. Yeah. Hey. Hey, there's the windmill that, like, you see in Inquisition. It's so different. It's weird. It's weird. Okay, into the tavern. Bella, please move. Graffiti?
You know, maybe this isn't the best time to be thinking about this, but I've something to ask you. Chances are we'll be heading to Denerim soon. And when we're there, I wonder if we might be able to look someone up.
You have a friend outside the Grey Wardens?
I'm not talking about a friend, exactly. And no, it's not that sort of friend either. The thing is,
I wasn't thinking that.
I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only I never knew about her. I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret after all. But after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking and, well, I found out she's still alive. In Denerim.
That's wonderful news.
She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that maybe it's time I went to see her. With the blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her. Maybe I can help her. Warn her about the danger, I don't know.
What are you expecting she will do?
I'm not sure. I don't know anything about her except her name and where she lives. Her name is Goldana, and I think she remarried but still lives just outside the alienage. If we're in the area, then, well, it's worth a look.
Oh, I was gonna say we can look for him afterwards, but hey, whatever. Graffiti! A note to diners. Don't eat the cheese. What if I want the cheese? Okay. Militiaman.
Then the thing, it leapt right on him. Started chewing his face. He started screaming, trying to push it off him. And I couldn't even help.
Ew.
I hear they got everyone in the castle. And now everyone who died here too. They're all monsters now.
I can't believe Lloyd won't even give us some free ale. A time like this, and all he thinks about is turning a profit.
Did you expect any different? That bastard's always been cheaper than an tea from the hall.
Here we are defending the village, and he don't even have the decency to help us out.
Maybe he should help defend the village instead.
Ha! I've seen Lloyd handle a sword. He should stick to something he knows about, like keeping me nice and drunk for the fight.
Lloyd is charging us for coin we don't even got anymore. Nobody's working right now. We're all just trying to survive.
Ah, what difference does it make? He won't care.
I definitely don't want to give them alcohol, considering probably don't want to be inebriated.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
Inebriated? I don't think I'm saying that correctly. Okay. What do you mean?
Oh, you know, evil creatures, impending doom, civil war, and the Earl's dead in the castle. Makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope.
Who are you, anyway?
Name's Lloyd. We don't get many dwarves out here. Occasional trader, maybe. You're a smith? I hear old Owen could use a replacement.
I am a Grey Warden.
Ah, well, learn something new every day. Something else I can get for you?
Let's see what you have.
Right, I've got some supplies too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
I just want to see if anything I want. Oh, that's all he has? Yeah, he has kits. Double baked Mabari Crunch. Health. Oh! The regular health poultice recipe. And ale, which is a gift, and I want that. And then... where is this? Yes. And then I'm gonna get all of the health poultices. Okay, and then... Yeah, I mean, she already has lightning. And I can buy more if I need it when we go somewhere else. Right now, we're just going to do lightning. I don't really need lesser injury kit recipe or that right now. Yeah, okay, I would say that works. And talk to him again.
Hey, what can Lloyd get you?
I answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick.
Shouldn't you be helping defend the village?
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
How about you give the militia free ale instead?
Are you trying to run me out of business?
Think of the goodwill you'll earn.
Goodwill? Pah! I prefer the good gold, that's what.
Their money won't help if you're dead.
Hey, there's no need for that kind of talk. That's murder.
Would anyone miss you?
Hey, look, see, 80 silvers. I could pay you to protect me. There's no need for any unpleasantness.
I don't know what to say to him. I prefer you join the militia.
But oh, all right. But all of this better be here when I get back. I don't want the place drunk out from under me. Blasted bloody...
I like people who just hide away. Bella.
I see you got that bastard Lloyd to join the militia. It's about time he did something to help out. I guess this puts me in charge. Poor Lloyd will have an apoplexy just thinking about it, eh?
Oh, and then he could have just talked to her. I wonder if she gives different supplies. I need some supplies. Oh, can you serve the militia ale for free?
Lloyd wouldn't care much for that. It's an excellent idea. You hear that, boys? Drinks for the militia are on the house.
Ha! You're the best, darling.
You just keep us all safe, boys. And stay alive.
There's an elf in the corner. What do you know about that elf in the corner?
Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy.
Okay. So how has business been?
What business? I close up, but it gives the militia a place to take their minds off tonight. Me too, I suppose.
Shouldn't you be at the chantry?
When I lock up the tavern later on, I will be. Are you fighting tonight?
Yes, I am.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that.
I should go.
Keep safe and come back any time. I won't lock up until near sundown.
Okay, hang on.
What can I get you?
Supplies.
Fair enough.
Supplies.
Let me see what Lloyd stored in the back. You can help yourself.
Hey, look, she has different things than he did. A little bit more. Yep. Okay. Wine. And let's get these health poultices. Okay. There we go. And I don't need these. Cool. And then this is that guy we were talking about.
Not looking for company.
I hear you're Berwick.
What? How did you know that? Well, that's my name. Why?
You said you were waiting for your brother?
My what? Oh, yes. He
Lies.
was supposed to meet me here. And then I got stuck here when monsters from the castle attacked.
I'm supposed to believe that.
Look, you're very pretty and all, but I was told to... just leave me alone.
What were you told to do?
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
Okay. This will be easier if you tell me what you're hiding.
But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
So I'm guessing Logan. Who are they? Who hired you to do this?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal. He's an important man, Terran Logain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
What are you supposed to watch the castle for?
Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
So you know this happened. Tell me now.
I don't know anything about these creatures. When the Arl got sick, I got scared that people would think I was involved. But I swear I don't know anything about it. They sent me to watch. Maybe they knew the Arl would get sick. I don't know.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it. Do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
Yeah, I think, well, I kind of feel bad for him, and I don't want him to die, but we need all the help we can get. I think you should help defend Redcliffe.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
Hopefully he lives. Worth a try. Alright, we are going to stop this here for today. Basically, so we got this started. I'm excited. Yay. And we got the militia their free ale. And so next time we will be hopefully getting to the actual event of the dead people coming to eat Rar. Or we will be also we will be going for the dwarf that's locked himself up, and Owen, the blacksmith, who's depressed. If you guys enjoy this video, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I will be posting my social media down below. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!